Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Standing here just looking at our boardwalk to paradise here at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park in North Naples, Florida. It's a little cool in paradise this morning. 56 degrees and very, very breezy out on the beach. Got a pretty good wind coming from the north this morning. The waves are up again. Once again, I have a temporary gimbal here. I'm gonna order a new one here as soon as the funds allow. So if anybody wants to contribute towards a new gimbal, that would be awesome. Right now I got one that I pulled out of the bin of dead gimbals and took a part off another gimbal. But I don't think it's going to last forever. It is gorgeous out here, though. Beautiful blue sky. When I walk to that north, I'm dreading that walk up to the north. That wind is ferocious, and it is a chilly wind. Get out in the sun here. Good morning. Those are some nice sized waves breaking out there on the outer edge of the sandbar. There's actually a couple little shells down here I'm looking at on the beach. I haven't seen anything worth picking up yet. Just kind of glancing down as I'm walking along here. Roy is way up in the bushes this morning, hiding from the wind. He's all bundled up like an Eskimo this morning. There's a nice little fighting conch shell down there. Oh no, a little whelk. Little lightning whelk. It's got some nice color to it there. The lightning whelks. There's several different types of whelks you can find on our beach here at Delnor-Wiggins. The lightning whelk being probably the most common. What did I just see? I saw a scallop hiding down there. Oh, piece of a scallop. Oh, how's everybody doing today? How's the power and water situation going? Man, some of our friends are having a really rough time here. Keep you guys in our prayers. Little moon shell. I checked the tides this morning on my phone and they got them really screwed up today. I have no idea what the tide times are this morning. They had high tide and low tide 2 hours apart today. That's not right. You know what I haven't seen lately are any cone shells. I love those cones. The alphabet cones, beautiful shells. I haven't seen any lately. I think there's a nice little olive shell down here. Let's see. Looks nice and shiny. It's got a nice little tip on it. Nice little olive. Nobody home. The olive shell. You know, yesterday was an interesting day. It wasn't one of my better days, but I met several of our friends that have been following along. Four different people I met yesterday that are down visiting, that follow along with us. I thought that was kind of neat. It's like another little moon shell down here. A little moon upside down. Another little moon shell to add to the collection, a shark eye. Good morning, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. At the beach and feeling wonderful. I'm glad I could take you along for the stroll. I hope it at least warms you up on the inside. Interesting. I usually don't come out here with expectations of finding shells down at this end of the beach, but this morning seems to be a few of them, at least a few spread out here to go through. A couple little piles of them down here. Love these scallop shells. Love these little scallops. Two different colors of the scallop shells here. Give you a peek up to the north. Look at that blue sky. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous blue sky. Oh, the high tide took its toll on the Great Pyramids. These were kind of cool yesterday. Not much left to them. There were people putting seashells on top of this one, everything whole. They were really cool yesterday, but not much left of them today. Ha. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to keep walking down the beach here with an eye to the ground. See if I find any more interesting shells. And then see what I missed as I walk back up the beach. Ooh, another little moon shell. I love it. My third little moon shell already today. Haven't found any whoppers yet. But there's a little one. Haven't found any big monstrosities yet. I'd love to find one giant everything. One of each of my favorites. I'd love to find a giant one of each. Hey, there's a cone. Remember I said I hadn't seen any cone shells? It's an old cone. It's lost all its color. But it's a cone shell nonetheless, an old alphabet cone. That's about the average size of the cone shells here at this beach. So. I found me a boat captain. I found a captain. Captain Dave. Our friend Captain Dave. That's who took Roy and I out on his boat. Me, Kim, Roy, Jan, Bobby. We had a blast. Well, I got him interested in being the captain for some Southwest Florida television shelling cruises. Now we gotta work out the financial end of things, the legalities, the insurance, all that hoop-de-doo. I think I want to set it up as a nice little business. I don't know if we'd be able to get any takers. If anybody'd be interested in going on our shell cruises, we're going to do it just a little different than everybody else does. We're going to try to keep the collecting to a minimum. You know, I'll let you take a fair amount of each type of shell, but I want to be fair to the rest of the people. we're also gonna combine the trip, combine the cruise, the expedition, our journey, with the lunch stop at one of the waterfront restaurants down on Marco Island. There's several of them. We're gonna mix it up. So that could be fun. Of course, you know who you're going to get stuck with. You know who your guide is going to be. I'll give you one guess. I'm going to be your guide. And don't go on the boat if you don't want to be in a video. Hopefully we can get that set up. I might be looking for a little investor to help out too. We'll see what happens here. I can't believe the moon shells that I've been picking up already this morning. I think I picked up at least half a dozen now, little moon shells. I want to find something besides moon shells to add to my collection. There's a great little line of shells here. It gets really skinny at some places, but it's shells nonetheless. It's better than nothing. Besides the moon shells, I've got one little lightning whelk that I picked up and one little olive shell. And it's starting to thin out here. Walking down this direction. I'm walking with the wind. I'm dreading turning around, dreading walking into that wind. Maybe I'll walk nice and slow this morning. Boy, a lot of little fighting conchs there this morning too. Seeing some nice little conchs. Lots of them. There's one right down here. I mean, they're quite popular on our beach, the fighting conchs. But everybody picks them up. They're so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful seashells, the little Florida fighting conchs. Wow, here's a little tiny baby lace murex shell. Look at that. A little baby lace. See how it kind of looks like a dinosaur? To me, that reminds me of a little dinosaur. The lace murex. Looks like a keyhole when you look at it like that. That's a little one. Wow. Thought I was seeing things when I looked down there.
Rob?
Hey, good morning.
How's Roy doing?
Fine, he's sitting there.
Oh, he is?
He's been out at the beach.
Oh, I didn't see him.
Yep, he's been here. Yesterday he was right out on the beach, sitting there with Barb. Maybe you didn't recognize him because he's buried under towels, a pile of towels. He's in the bushes. When it's windy, he's in the bushes. Yeah. People worried about Roy. Roy the Warrior fights off he calls them the Germans. All the germs. He calls the germs the Germans. He's fighting off the Germans, the bacteria. That guy has fought off so many things since I've known him, over the 5 years I've known him. I was watching a video last night of Roy, and it's about, well, it's a little over 4 years old. I recorded it the day after our last election, and it was amazing to listen to him, to hear him talking, to hear him singing, chasing a dolphin out in the water. It was just a great video to watch. I was going to share it. Then I started thinking, oh, it might be a nice video I'm going to share it on Thursday, for Throwback Thursday. It's on YouTube, so make sure you're set up to watch YouTube videos. I don't think you have to have an account on YouTube to watch a YouTube video. I'll share the link to it on Throwback Thursday. It was fun. I had a good time watching it. I've watched it numerous times, but I hadn't watched it in about a year. And it's just amazing to see the changes in Roy over the years. Changes in all of us over the years. Life is amazing, isn't it? The older you get, the more you start thinking about the past. And I think it's just human nature to wonder, if I only had done this, if I did this differently, but who knows? So you would have a different life. Who knows? Doesn't mean it would be any better or any worse. I think the most important thing in life is just to enjoy it wisely. All of you watching, be thankful that you're here watching. Be thankful that you can roll out of bed and tune in the mornings. I think I see a live fighting conch down here on the beach. I think I see a little live conch. Oh, curled up in the shell down here. Yeah, I see his little foot sticking out. See it there? What's up? How's it going today? Huh? Well, they said it was going to get super windy. I'm not like you, man. I thought maybe this guy would wake up and come out of his shell and start thrashing around for us, but I think he's in there sleeping. Waiting for it to warm up. The wind's kind of died down a little bit now, which is good. They said it was going to be picking up as the day progresses. The weatherman was talking about 30-mile-an-hour gusts, so out of the north. We'll see if he was right. The weekend weatherman. And I'm going to make that turn, the dreaded turn, and start heading up the beach. Where do you think I'm at right now? Where do you think I might be? What part of the park? I'm by one of the landmarks here in the park. Where do you think I am? What do you think I'm walking right up to right now? Come on, somebody take a guess. Come on, I'm giving you a hint now. I'm giving you a little hint. Gary, out of all the people in the world. Come on. Gary has made this famous. There we go. Yeah, Gary and I finally connected yesterday and had a little visit. I hadn't seen Gary for 3 weeks. I kind of expected them to be sitting there this morning. Man, still, people leaving their big old holes on the ground. I don't know why they can't fill them in. Old sits in chair. Old sits in chair. Is that what I just read? Old sits in chair? What did I just see? We had a pelican going by there, just beautiful. We'll head up to the pass here. Oh, the wind died down, at least for now. Woo! Nice. I'm hoping the weatherman was wrong. Yeah, there comes a blast. I love these little fighting conchs. Sometimes it seems the little ones have neater patterns on them. Let's see what. This one. This one's got kind of a nice pattern on it. Some of them are. Ooh, this is a live one. Somebody home in there. See his little foot sticking out? Want to make sure you don't take anything that has a living critter home. A living critter inside. You don't want to be taking that home. Another little moon down here. Wow. That is an old moon shell there. It's got a barnacle or an oyster on it. Piece of an oyster shell. Look how pitted that is. That is an old moon. Like me. morning. Not smelling a red tide out here. That's a good thing, in case you're wondering about that. So far, so good on the red tide. I didn't even see any dots on the map here, the latest map that I checked out last night. Red tide up to the north of us. It looked like Fort Myers Beach, maybe Sanibel, in that area. Hey, good morning. Here's our young shellers. They were so thrilled to see Barb's collection the other day. Good morning. How's it going? Hi. Good morning. It's just so neat to see kids out appreciating the simpler things in life instead of glued to a video game or sitting in front of the TV or whatever else they do nowadays. Tick-tocking. I haven't gotten into that TikTok craze. Not a TikToker. I have seen some of the videos are pretty entertaining, to say the least. I honestly don't know if the tide's coming in or going out. It looks like it's coming in right now. It looks like it's still coming in. Now see, there's one of those little conch shells. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the colors on that shell. The stripes. Such a sharp point on the top. Little Florida fighting conch. Here's the thickest pile of shells in Area 4 that I've seen so far. Looking for a little murex. Those are hard to spot sometimes, those little apple murexes and lace murexes. They just kind of camouflage themselves in these little piles. You really got to stop and stare. I mean, it's like amazing. If you just stop and look for a minute. Can you spot the turkey wing over there? Right in the middle of the screen, the turkey wing shell. Like just advance slowly. Now there's a moon shell down there. Do you see it? Do you see the moon shell down there? Very hard to see. And I got the camera down here by it. Just amazing when you stop and look. That thing was literally staring at me. There's that wind again. Darn it, really kicking up now. It's much easier when we get out into the sunlight here. The waves helping out. The waves come up here and spread the shells out for us. I love it. Uncovering some interesting little things as they wash up on shore. Here's an old crown conch, piece of an old crown conch anyway. Piece of an old murex over here. Piece of an old crown conch, piece of an old murex. Love these, man. The slippers are just all over the place. Never a shortage of them unless I want to find a slipper. Then I don't find them. But there's a nice sized slipper shell. Remember what Barb said about these? They start out as, what'd you say, male and turn female, and then go back to male. Obviously why it's called a slipper. Looks like a little slipper. Kind of quiet here today. Kind of quiet. Haven't seen a lot of competition out here this morning. Quiet and gorgeous. I think it's going to be super windy up at the pass this morning. Up at Wiggins Pass at the north end of the park here. I just love hanging out there at the pass. That whole north end of the park is my favorite spot here, and all around the dead trees, up at the pass where the boats and fishermen are. I mean, the whole park is wonderful, believe me. It's a beautiful, beautiful Florida State Park. I just can't get enough of it. Seen some broken angel wings on the beach. No whole angel wing shells yet. Still looking at the ground here. Still looking for something I might have missed on the way down. Hey, good morning. Thanks for tuning in this morning. Thanks for tagging along. Hey, if you're new to these morning live feeds to my beach walks, please don't be shy. Introduce yourself to our beach family. We've got a wonderful group of people here. Let them know where you're watching from. The weather seems to be a very popular topic right now in the conversations. I don't care what you talk about, just stay away from politics, please. We get enough of that from other places. Talk about your hobbies, the weather, your favorite food. Food's another popular topic here. We all like food. However, some of us like bacon more than others. I'm not going to mention any names. Mike Cooper. Oops. Mike the Baconator. A lot of little cockle shells out here this morning. A lot of the little ones. Seen a few big ones, but mostly the smaller ones. Here's one. Man, oh man. Look at the colors on that cockle. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Instead of speckled, it's got stripes. That is a beautiful, beautiful little cockle shell. Wow. Wow, beautiful, gorgeous. I use those words a lot, but it's so true. There are so many beautiful things out here on this beach. If you just take the time to look, the sights, the sounds, the smells, the people, the wildlife. Don't forget, there is a backside of the park here. There's a little trail that parallels most of the beach up at the north end. And if you walk slowly and quietly, you never know what you might see back there. Yeah, everybody comes out here and looks at the obvious, or for the obvious. You know, they come out to enjoy the beach. Of course, that is the main attraction here. And they're looking down at the ground for shells, but you got to take the time to look around. Especially look up in the trees. Got ospreys nesting up here in Area 4. The occasional bald eagle or two. Are you late for something? You late for breakfast? You're running. Old Kevin on his morning run. Ranger Kevin. Just amazes me every time I think about him moving down here. I really don't think he had it in the back of his mind that he was going to be a ranger here when he moved here. A part-time park ranger. What a neat thing to do, huh? Ooh, another olive, or another, nope, it's broken. Moon shell, but it's just a piece of one. It's pretty good. And there's another one. Look at that. Piece of a little baby. Little crab claw down there. Moon shells. Oh, there you go. Take it. What'd you find today? Do you know what that is?
What?
That is called a spiny jewel box shell.
Oh,
Let's show it. Put that in the sun. Let's show everybody watching. That is a really nice find. You got good eyes to see a little shell like that.
Out of the shade.
That is, there you go. That is a great find. Be careful it doesn't poke you. That's a good one. You got good eyes. You're a cowrie? You got, and you know what that is, right? A murex. Man, you got it all down. You're going to get up there and beat me to all the shells now. Oh, there you go. Have you been all the way up to the end yet?
Not yet.
Oh, I'm going to race up there. You dropped your head. The young shellers. I love it. I love it. I love it. Piece of a little tulip down there. They're doing good. Those kids are learning a lot about shells. Look at this. These are, oh, it's chipped up. This beautiful little scallop. Missing a piece of the top there. Roy's up there under the trees. Up at the base of that pine tree there, out of the wind. Hey, if you're liking what you're seeing, hit the share button. Tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Share our motto. Our motto is bringing people together, one beach walk at a time. That's what it is all about, bringing people together in the mornings in a nice, peaceful, friendly environment on social media. Definitely trying to put the social into social media here. I do spend a lot of time on this Facebook page, keeping an eye on it, posting pictures, videos of this beautiful park, and a few other places around town. One of these days I'll be able to get out and get around more. But if you like what you see, remember I do work off of your generosity. That's what keeps me going here, your donations. So if you like what you see and you want to see it continue, please consider supporting me. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. I am going to continue my walk up to Wiggins Pass in another live feed here. I'll be ending this live feed shortly, starting up another one. It's been a great morning. Found a lot of nice little moon shells. My favorite, of course. Make sure you're set up to get notified when I go live. I will return shortly. And if I don't see you again today, have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy. Tally-ho, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.